Hello and welcome to Kelcuf N-Gauge Model Railway. In this second video I will be building my baseboard. Then I will show you the changes I will be making from my original plan. And finally I will be identifying some of the parts I will need and how I have gone about testing them in readiness for when they are required.
Right, okay, we are in my workshop, and as I said in the previous video, I had a bit of MDF left over from Doll's House project, and this is it. And also while I was in here I found these pieces of wood that will make the board supports. My original idea was to have a 4x2 board, but I reckon out of the pieces I found I can make a board probably a little bit larger than 4x2. These pieces here are exactly 24 inches long, so it won't be much larger than 2 foot. But in terms of the length, these, I reckon, yeah, will give me a bit of a longer board and a little bit of a larger layout for me to play around with. So what I'm going to do now, I've drawn my line, as you can see, my line there for me to cut. That leaves me enough wood to this side to put a little bit on the end to extend it, certainly trying to get to this length. Okay. Right. That's my baseboard, looking good for the train sets. Just turn it over. And of course, last but not least, I have got my battens going across. Yeah, something like that. Okay, so let's do a little bit of measurements to see how I can. So let's say 20 inches that way. Let's say 20 inches. Oh, that's perfect. 20 inches, and oh, look at that, first time. That is my baseboard made. Thank you for watching. Yeah, I'm sweating now. Hi, hello. I'm back again. I was going to finish off and on another day varnish the board. And then make another video, but I've just come back from having something to eat. I'm full, so I thought, I really do want to look at my track on the board, even though I've not ready for it yet. So what I'm now going to do, I'm just going to lay out the two set tracks that I've got on this board, which is the first and second radius, as discussed in the first video. Lay it out, put temporary electrics in. I've got two locomotives, put them on, see how they go around, and yeah, I'll take it from there and get a little 5-10 minutes enjoyment out of it, I guess, after seeing them go round and round. And then yeah, I'll do another video where I will be talking about powering the board and everything else. Yep, that is what I'm going to do. Now, I'm just going to reposition the camera. I'm going to see if this works on a time lapse. Hopefully it does, because I don't want to bore you with me putting every single track together. So I'll be videoing everything and hopefully put it on a time lapse. So yeah, you only, instead of seeing me doing that for an hour, it's probably about 5 minutes. Okay then, right, I'll see you in a little later, hopefully when I've got everything going on the board. Right, that's it. I've made up the sets, and let's just have a little play. I've had to remove some of the points because I'm running on DCC, and these points here needs modifying for DCC. So every time at the present moment, as the train goes over it, it stops. So they need modifying, and more on modifying in a later video of mine, what you need to do. Anyway, for now, I'm pleased to say that the track is done. Let's see some of the locomotives, a couple of the locomotives go. So just redo the camera. There we are. I think we can see that. Okay. Alright, here we are. See, I am using the select. Put the 48 in. Hey, look, it's going. And the other locomotive is addressed. Oh, the other locomotive is addressed too, so I'll put that in. And we can get that one going. Okay, these are not pinned down at the moment. So as the locos are going around, they are pulling the tracks apart, so we'll get little stoppages. But here we are. So this is the normal size. This is the first radius and second radius out of these kids. As I said, I've had to take away the points, but yeah, I've got quite a bit of room to play with. Do another layout. I'm happy with that. Let's follow that one. Let's find the other one, and we'll follow. There's the other one. Here's my little one there. Yes, I'm quite happy with that. send it the other way. Well, there you have it. At long last, it's working. So what I've got to do now, what I'm going to do, I found an old tin of varnish. So I'm going to varnish the baseboard, both the top and the bottom. As I said, this is MDF. Does not really like the damp and water, so just to protect it a little bit, because I'm going to be storing it in this shed. And if it gets cold and damp, you know, it may warp, so I'll take precautions. Okay, right. That's the board all covered. Let's lay it down and let that dry. And I'll see you in a few moments, and where we're going to discuss the next subject.
Oh no! My faithful 10-year-old video camera has finally given up. I have now decided to post this video to my YouTube channel as complete. Video 3 will now start with what I was going to cover at the end of this video, which are my plan changes, identifying some of the parts I will need, and how I have gone testing these in readiness for when they will be required. So bye for now, and see you in video 3.